I'm starting on my Easter tree. This design here is similar to I'll Be Home for Christmas, where I put the owl as the focal point in the middle of the tree. That's what I'm doing here with this bunny. I've got this grass bunny here and a basket, and I've just wired them both into the tree, and then I've just started putting in some greenery and some eggs. I'll work on that later, but I just wanted to kind of get the concept in so I could map out the rest of the tree. That was the first step. I do have ice white lights on here. That's 8,000 ice white lights. I think they're gonna look great with this Easter decor. They looked beautiful on the black and white tree, and I think I'm gonna be using a lot of like pastels and greens, and I think they're gonna look really good on this tree too. So I'm keeping the ice white lights, 8,000 ice white lights, and I've got my focal point. I also have some iridescent ornaments left over that I didn't take out. I might have to adjust and move those around. Next, I'm gonna go in with some more larger ornaments. These are the 8-inch gold pleated glitter ornaments that I used in the snowy owl tree last Christmas. I'm gonna pop these in. I think that's gonna bring in a lot of this coloring and tie that bunny in nicely. I put my gold balls in, and do we remember the mushrooms? They've been around a few times. They were in the spring tree last year when they were painted, and then I DIY over my DIY with moss, and they were in the Fancy Forest Christmas tree, and now I'm trying them out in this Easter tree. The green kind of pops against the white. I'm gonna also use the small green ones, and that'll help me spread this green around, so I'm gonna use them. Got a topper in. That's just various cheap eucalyptus that I've had for a while. I use it year-round. It's just Michael's. I think I have links for it all over my stuff, but anyway, this is preferred. I prefer this to the to this one. Can you see why? Yeah, not, I mean, it just, when you're putting it in a tree, in a Christmas tree, you know, you're grabbing it by the leaves a lot, and this just doesn't hold up. So this is definitely preferred. Next up, I'm going to attempt a ribbon treatment. If you saw I'll Be Home for Christmas, I did a looping ribbon technique around the owl, which was in the center of the tree, the center point. It was just loops kind of going around my owl. So that's what I'm gonna attempt, only I'm gonna try bigger, more billowy loops. That's my goal. I'm going to be using this. It is a silky velvet. This is like a cream ivory, and it's a 10-yard roll, and it's listed at holidayhangups.com. I wanted to use it at Christmas, didn't end up doing that, so I'm excited to use it now. But it is listed. It is super soft, and you can see it's got like a little texture to it. So I think it's gonna look pretty. And then I'm gonna layer it with these two ribbons. This is the spring ribbon that I got, that I picked to tie this tree together. It is a houndstooth, and you can see it's very cute. It's got some ink blue, a little bit of green, the ivory or cream color, and I think it's gonna look good with this. And then finally, I've got this 1-inch, which is also a silky velvet. It is called almond. I couldn't remember. It's called almond. So I'm gonna be using these 3 ribbons together. I'm gonna try to layer them and do the loop technique around the bunny. And now let's take a look at the tree and how it came together. I love this tree. I love how the ribbon worked in the front. I just used it to draw your attention to the star of the show, which is Mr. Bunny here, and the Easter basket. So I used all three of those ribbons that I showed you, and I just did loops in a circle around the bunny. I loved it. Now I filled in the sides with florals, ornaments, and mushrooms. I used greens and browns and gold and iridescent ornaments, and I loved how those ornaments just gave little pops and punctuated the florals so that it wasn't, a solid floral tree. I used a lot of the eucalyptus that I talked about, and these gorgeous hydrangeas that are listed at holidayhangups.com, the pink, the green panicula, and then some white ones as well. So pretty, so beautiful, and I think I'll leave this tree up for a while. I don't think I'm taking it down after Easter. So again, another look at the front that I love it. When you come into the front door of my house, this is the first thing that you'll see. I think that the mushrooms ended up working really well in this tree. I was on the fence about using them, but they just really add to the secret garden theme. The one thing I think I'm going to go back and add are my butterflies. I have some butterflies that I was saving for my summer tree, but there's no sense in saving them. I think they would really add to this secret garden tree and theme. So I'm going to put those in, and then I'm going to enjoy this tree. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is there anything that you would add? Would you do this ribbon treatment? I love it, but maybe it's not for everyone. So let me know what you think in the comments. Enjoy.